When it comes to your notes in a meeting, there are three kinds of people. One kind of people, type A, does not take any notes in the meeting. Type B is somebody who's taking all the notes, like writing down every single thing, whatever you're discussing. And the other kind, type C, is like a smart one. They take notes in a smarter way. So I have been a person who used to take notes in a type B type, like I used to write down every single thing, and then I have learned my lesson to take in a smarter way. So today we are discussing how to take notes in a smarter way. So when you are in a meeting, you should take one piece of paper like this, and you should make it like 4 different parts. One part is your questions. If you have any questions during the meeting, you should write it down, the questions, all those in that section, and you should get all the answers before you finish that meeting. And the other part, like type B part, should be your general notes. It is about the information. It is not necessarily it's an action steps, or these are your responsibility or somebody else's responsibility. So these are general notes about the information about the meeting or the whatever the project you are working on. It should be all the important information in that section. The other section should be your personal to-do list, like what you are supposed to do after that meeting. Like you are in that meeting for a reason. You are probably representing a department or a kind, or maybe you're a client, maybe you're a supplier, maybe you're a vendor, whatever. So you write down whatever you are supposed to do. After the meeting, when you reflect onto your notes, you immediately can identify what you have to do and you can start working. So the other part, like fourth part, should be your action items, like for others. These are not for you, it should be for others, like for your teammates, maybe for your client, maybe for your vendor or supplier or your boss or whatever. So should be 4 different parts: questions, general notes, personal to-do list, and actionable steps. So after the meeting, when you have one paper or in your notebook there is one paper, you can write down the date and the topic of the meeting and maybe the attendees of the meeting. It's much easier for you to identify who were there in that meeting, and you can write down. So but you are someone, you are supposed to take meeting minutes. That's a different thing. Meeting minutes is a different, maybe we can discuss this in some other video. Please let us know in the comment box below if you want some kind of video on meeting minutes. And if you are getting value out of it, please give us a like and subscribe to our channel. It would mean the whole world to us. Thank you. A bonus step is when you are trying to finish a meeting, before you finish the meeting, you can wrap it up. You can summarize the meeting because you have notes in a smarter way, and you can look in the key points and you can say whatever happened during the meeting. Maybe for everyone, sometimes there are a lot of people, they are conducting the meeting but they do not take smart notes, and it's very difficult for them to read it out loud everything, and you can do that on their behalf, or you can volunteer yourself to do that. And remember, every single meeting there are like 2 outcomes, like what should come next, what is the next step after this meeting. So when you are doing a meeting, obviously there is a goal. You should fix something that what comes next and who's doing what. So make sure everybody is participating in that meeting. You don't need people who are not doing anything during the meeting or after the meeting. You don't need those kind of people. You only need people who are responsible for something. So make sure that you know who's doing what. So these are the 2 actionable steps after the meeting or during the meeting. And I remember, so when I go to a meeting and I don't know everybody in person, maybe I'm meeting them for the first time and I am somebody who has difficulties in remembering everybody's name. So what I do, I make a circle in some part of the page, and there I make circles, like different circles, and make everybody's name. So maybe this person is Shammy, this person is Patrick, this person is Stephen, this person is Andrew, whoever sitting around me. So I write down their name. So when I'm trying to communicate to them, I know who's sitting where, because I have difficulties in remembering people's names. So you can do the same. Sometimes you have people who have business cards. You can set your business cards according to how they are sitting. And sometimes like people are really modern these days and they do not carry business cards. It's not environmentally friendly as well. So I must personally myself does not prefer to carry my business cards, and so this way you can make a round and write down everybody's name. You need to remember that something has to come out from this meeting. If this meeting is a long discussion and then you do not have any action point, there is no point of this meeting to be continue. So in the future, if somebody asks you to join that meeting, you can mention that like, hey, I've been to a couple of meetings and there is no actionable steps, so I don't have like 3 hours or 2 hours to waste on a meeting while we only discuss the things that we had happened, and everybody knows that because everybody is in an email loop and we know what is happening, but we do not have any actionable steps. So you don't have to attend that meeting for whatever reason. We made a video sometime back about meeting etiquettes, like what you should do in a meeting and what you should not do in a meeting. We're gonna link that video in the description box below. So we are keeping this video very short, and if you have any questions, feel free to comment in the comment box below. Thank you for watching our video and see you soon.